Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're getting into the week of the 3rd through the 9th for the Divinely Guided Rune reading. So without further ado, let's just jump right in and get into your zodiac sign for this week of the 3rd through the 9th.
Greetings, Virgo, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading for the week of the 3rd through the 9th. I have already cleansed the energetic space and meditated on the runes here for your rune reading. At the very end here as well, we'll get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. And so you'll want to stay tuned for that at the end of your reading. Now let's jump right on in here and get your rune for the recent past energies, which are in the rune here of Ansus. Ansus is that antenna rune. That's that rune of divine communication, prophetic dream work, downloads. You could have been having a lot more intense dreams recently and a lot more inbound communication. And I do say that as inbound communication because this is a lot of stuff that you're really internalizing and really coming to an inner standing of what these messages are to you throughout the path. So your recent energies have been more into opening up into that communication and receiving those divine messages, like those signs, right? Like angel numbers, spirit guides, songs on the radio, you name it. And in the very current energies here, we have Othala. Othala is the rune of legacies, foundations, that sort of work. What are we leaving behind for the next 7 generations? You're being maybe pulled more into your spiritual side on what are you leaving behind for your family? What are the next 7 generations going to experience because of something that you have accomplished or something that you've created for them? All right. Those are sort of more of those kind of mental and heartfelt and spiritual download kind of connections and feelings that you've been getting here recently, especially during and after these eclipse energies. And so you feel like you're being like having that blank slate almost where like where do I go from here? So you've been going within, getting a lot of that advice from source, from trusted energetic source, and helping you sustain or create a lasting legacy. In your very near future energy, is this the rune of Nadis? This is the rune of addressing needs, constraints, limitations. Okay, you're going down the path, and now this log is blocking your path. That's a need, constraint, or limitation needs to be addressed fully or transmuted to become something else or to let you continue on your path. So through this, you are being illuminated to what these needs are. You have these sort of inner dwellings, inner kind of realizations on these parts of your legacy, parts of your what you want to pass on, right? And that is kind of showing you what needs to be done on your behalf, whether it's something that needs to be released, something that needs to be transmuted, something that needs to be adopted. Really, you are very much in tune with whatever advice this is you're getting from your higher source here. So definitely trust your intuition and honor that as you're moving through and addressing these needs and limitations, okay? Wow, very similar to what Leo had just had in their rune reading too. They have the current energy influence of Wunjo. So this is the influence on your situation is to be in joy, be in the plenty, be in the pleasantness, be in the happiness of that. That's that clan flag at the top of the hill that gets planted because it's celebrating all those energies like, hey, with success, we've done it, we have this. We all showed up for each other. I reached behind and, I pulled up the downtrodden and we all got to the top of the hill together. We all addressed these needs together. I'm growing my clan with joy and with plenty and leaving these lasting legacies, being divinely led in the process. So this is a very beautiful rune for you to be in. Be very happy and abundant and pleasant in being shown what these needs are because a lot of these aren't even going to feel like really big needs. You're like, oh yeah, that's all it takes. I can do that. No worries there. And then I get to celebrate that with my clan. That's awesome. So your next current energies, or excuse me, your current advice is Kinos. Kinos is that rune of the trailblazing energy. It's like that torch is being held on here, right? And it's lighting that path moving forward. Um, it's also, it's like that. As I work to illuminate the path for others, so too does it illuminate my own. This is practicing what we preach. This is leading by example. This is very much you stepping into your leadership. And male or female does not matter. However you self-identify does not matter. This is you stepping up as a leadership to your clan, to your family, to what that legacy aspect means to you. If it's more of your like a legacy and what you want to leave behind, like you're creating a beautiful business, a spiritually based business or something like that. Just take what resonates, please, and leave what doesn't. So Kinaz is awesome manifestation, fire energy, where it's really trailblazing, just leading by example. Like, look, we can do this with the humor. We can do this with the humbleness, with the humility. We don't have to be in that grief or that failure or that downtrodden state of mind. These needs aren't really feeling like needs when they're divinely guided and when they're addressing your legacy. We have Odin's rune again sneaking in on us. There's been a kind of a popular rune here today with these rune readings. So Odin's rune is something that's hidden from you or something that you already know. So you think of Odin has that patch on his eye. So it's similar to that, something that's partially hidden from you or something that you already know. We're going to pull in the lapis lazuli runes for a rune of clarity on this. So what the most likely outcome is either something you already know or something that's hidden from you. Maybe you're not supposed to know yet, but let's get a little bit more of an indicator. Okay, wow, we got all these again. So really addressing those needs, more definition and clarity into what those needs are, what things are the parameters in which you need to surpass in order to manifest your growth, your abundance, your healing work, whatever that is that resonates with you. That's really beautiful. And that's really great to get that reiteration on a completely different rune set here moving forward. Well, let's get a card of clarity. Please let me know in the comments below also how this resonates for you. I'm very curious. Let's get a message of clarity for you guys here for this week on the 3rd through the 9th. These are the Soul's Journey Oracle deck messages. So Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity Virgo needs to hear for this week of the 3rd through the 9th. Please show us clearly message of clarity does Virgo need to hear from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. This message is straight from source, directly from Divine, straight to your spirit, straight to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Virgo need to hear today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Acceptance, Virgo. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Yeah. Maybe that's the whole need right there. If something keeps on coming up as a resistance, definitely go within for that guidance. You're very good at going within for that guidance. Get that clarity on, is this a need, constraint, or a limitation that needs to be either let go or transmuted fully. Let's read more about this acceptance card. Again, it says, I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Right now, your soul is learning acceptance. This may force you to feel out of control in a situation or with another person in your life. Just realize that the universe has given you this incredible opportunity to release control. Perhaps doing so will help you realize that there is a rhythm, a rhyme, or reason to everything in life. Rather than thinking about that these are accidents, that are occurring, refer to these conditions as moments of divine design. Maybe it's a person or a situation that you do not agree with right now, but for the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on an emotional response, stop, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of the equation, which is an incredible gift for you to practice tolerance, grace, and patience. Realize that although you have come to accept a situation or a condition, it does not necessarily mean that you are condoning a behavior or that you support it. You see it for what it is and recognize that there is something rich to learn from it. Beautiful reading here for you, Virgo. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.